Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. And today, y'all, we got a situation I could tell you I was almost 1,000% sure was going to occur one time or another. Now it's just a matter of time. Now, some of you already know that OMB Jaydee has been released from jail for a few months now, but while incarcerated, Fivio foreign took way off. Now, Fivio and Jaydee had a close relationship with one another, whereas they would do songs together and also rap Crip together. Even though people accuse Jaydee for set tripping and being blood and then turning Crip, that's another story. But yeah, Jaydee got locked up, and while inside, Fivio foreign came out with Big Drip and just tore the streets all the way up. Now, it's funny to me, especially because I did a reaction video to OMB Jaydee's song ABC News a week ago. And I even said that it must feel crazy for Jaydee to see someone he was on the ground with blow up while he was in jail and come out to watch him shine. And then look, this come up a whole week later, right? And I was confused at first because I thought as soon as he got out that he'll be good. You know, usually these rappers, they probably give him a little chain. They'll be with them on tour, going to shows, be at their crib, on live together or a car, whatever it is. But nope, it was none of that. Now, a lot of these people think that these rappers automatically have it because they see a little chain, they see a little watch, they see a little car, they see the girls. They think these rappers is really getting to this money, and they're not. I'll be the first one to tell you, I've seen it. Listen, they're not really getting to the check as much as y'all think they are. They just make it look good. And they have more than the average person, so they stunting. A lot of people believe that they getting it and they really not. Now, we don't know if that's the case here, but I'm just speaking in general. Who knows? Now, once I seen the video Jaydee made, though, I already knew what it was going to be about. Jaydee thing is, he been home, but he don't feel like Fivio been showing him enough love. He said he haven't reposted any of his pictures or his videos. He ain't shouting out his songs. He ain't shouting out his pictures, retweeting or reposting his pictures. Nothing. Now, when the live Fivio did, he responded by saying he don't be on Instagram like that to really know what's going on. His life don't revolve around Instagram, and he's not always in tune to everyone's music or what's going on. Now, that's understandable, but to an extent. I get what he's saying, but if that's supposed to really be a man, you want to know his songs or his videos is out. One way or another, you want to know that your man is dropping a song. That's like me having a friend that rap that I'm close to, or I check up on him all the time, and he's putting out a song and I don't even acknowledge it. And I've seen that go on with people because, you know, naturally people don't like to gravitate to you until you pop. You see what I'm saying? Nobody like to be around until you actually make it. And it just is what it is. Now, you either gonna repost at least once. I mean, I don't know. Fivio, he's saying that Fivio didn't repost not one video or one picture, not one, no acknowledgement, no nothing. And look, I'm not being biased at all because I think both parties had legit reasons for feeling how they feel. But as I break it down, what they both were saying, I'm gonna just give my input and keep going, and y'all decide, and y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Now look, Jaydee also stated that he should not be in the hood still. Now that's where I had to pump the brakes because now he's wilding. Me being the person I am, I have to totally disagree with this because I will never, ever rely on the next man to do anything for me. Now, you basically asking for a handout off another man's success. And when I heard him say that, what I really heard under all that, what he was saying, to me, it was registering to me in my head that he was begging. It just is what it is. It sounded like he was begging. It sounded like he was begging to be taken out of his circumstance. But my thing is, all you gotta do is grind. You don't need, like Jaydee, he puts out pretty good music, bro. Now I understand what he's saying. He think he should be out the hood or what. No, bro. Keep grinding. Do what you gotta do for you. Now, some people go as far as saying that he made Fivio or they only know Fivio because of Jaydee. But honestly, I heard both of them at the same time due to that Welcome to the Party remix. A lot of people know them for Blicky in the Box. Like 2 years ago, I think that came out. But me, personally, I know them for that remix that they did together for Welcome to the Party. And even then, a lot of people expected Jaydee to blow, but I guess he couldn't stay out of trouble. That's on him. You can't blame the next man because you can't stay out of trouble. Because had he been out of jail when Fivio blew, who knows? The outcome probably would have been a little different. But yeah, that whole part when he says he should not be in the hood, I see where he coming from slightly, because from the outside looking in, you would have thought that they were like best friends. But what people got twisted is this: another man don't owe you nothing. You're not entitled to anything a man has. It's a moral decision for that man to hold you down, or whether he want to do that or not. But it's a choice. It's not mandatory. I'm sorry. It just is what it is. It's not mandatory. Just because you'll do something for someone, if you was in a position, doesn't mean that they have to do the same for you. Everyone's morals, values, and principles are not the same. And matter of fact, some may think that he don't have to. So it's like an opinionated thing. Some may say that it's right for him to do that, to put you on and blah, blah, blah. And some people may feel like, yo, well, listen, you wasn't on Big Drip. You wasn't out when he was popping. Irregardless of all the songs y'all did, who cares? The song that got him popping was Big Drip, and you was not on it, and you wasn't there for it. So what does he owe you? Y'all gotta understand, everyone's wired different, man. Once you understand that, you stop expecting things. You shouldn't expect anything from anyone as a man anyway.
Is this clock?
Alright, now let's transition to Fivio, because we pretty much know the problem with Jaydee. He feels Fivio hasn't supported him the way he should, and he got him still in the hood. Alright, in a nutshell. Now Fivio went on live himself and he discussed a few things, and he said it didn't just relate to Jaydee, because Jaydee isn't the first to feel like he should get something from Fivio, or feel like he haven't done enough. Now he goes on to say he have real actual family members that actually feel he haven't did enough for them either, and he should be doing more. So Jaydee is pretty much just another headache, is what Fivio pretty much is trying to say. But he also has to understand, this is what comes with fame. Alright, I understand Fivio and where he's coming from, but this is what comes with that money. This is what comes with that fame. This is what comes with that life that they all signed up for. You gotta be mentally prepared. People don't understand, it's not just money, women, clothes, and cars. That's what they glorify on TV. That's what you see on Instagram. But mental health is a big thing, and mentally, a lot ties into being a celebrity, y'all. You got family that come out the woodworks. You got haters that come out of nowhere. You got girls and old ex-girlfriends coming at you out of nowhere. Listen, this is what comes with it. So you either deal with it, or you just don't be famous no more. Just, I don't know, curl up in the corner somewhere and just not be famous, man. But all jokes aside, y'all, as a celebrity, and Fivio, if you're listening, or whatever, whoever, if you're around him, let that man know this is what come with it. Don't take it personal. People are going to do this to you left and right. You're going to have enemies that you never even saw before. You're going to have people coming out the woodwork trying to sue you for the littlest things. Listen, he's going to go through it, man. You can't take it personal. You can't be emotional to it. Unfortunately, you got to be cold and numb to it. Now, Fivio also made an interesting point as well, because his take is this: people are feeling all these feelings towards him, but no one is saying anything to rectify it. He's saying these are close friends who feel some type of ill will, but the whole time he's thinking it's love when they coming around him, and it's not. They're coming around him, smiling in his face, acting like they want the best for him, but the whole time they feel some type of way, and then when they don't get what they want, they run straight to the internet. So if they really wanted to, guess what? They can get him lined up and killed easily. That's how he feels. And it looked to me that he was scared when he was doing that live. It looks like he's scared for his well-being, because he knows that he has some friends that are snakes that really got it out for him, but they come in his face smiling and acting like they all down for him, and they not. He don't know they have an issue when they really just sit there and act like they don't, and they just smile in his face. They don't know.
Is this clock?
Not only that, he mentioned like, yo, listen, they know where he stay, they know where his family stay, his phone numbers, everything. So I get it, because the boy is probably annoyed and paranoid at the same time. Now, I'm sure it's people who was never around suddenly coming around. It's people who had no type of involvement in success or help, but they got their hand out. Can you imagine that? Especially if it's family, because it's hard to tell them no, or they sitting there counting your pockets because they see jewelry and Instagram but don't know that you have other things you have to get done. So it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't, but you just don't know. But one thing I want to point out is this. He kept saying, luckily, quote unquote, luckily he's not messing with real demons, because if he was, he'll be out of here already. And he's right, because real guys who are about that life, if they have a problem with you and they have access to you, then you will be done. But I don't think he's aware that when he keeps saying something like that, you're subconsciously pushing people's buttons. You may not know you're doing it, and maybe he was being funny or maybe not. But when you do things like that, now you force someone's hand because their pride comes into play. Peer pressure kicks in because in so many words you're saying that they're not about that life and they're not like that. So even if they had no intentions on doing anything, now they just might do it to prove a point to you and others. So let's hope that these two can come to some form of agreement, because they're actually a dope duo when they was together. From Blicky in the Box to Welcome to the Party remix and whatever other one that they had, I don't know. But those are the two that I actually know. They have very similar styles as well, plus they got actual history together. It would be foolish to let this fame stuff stand in the way of a real friendship. So like I said, hopefully they don't let it instigate any further. They just get over it. Now both have valid reasons for feeling how they feel, but none of it is fatal. So I think a good talk will put things into perspective. So let's just hope for the best. Now, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell so you're notified every time I drop new content. Once again, everyone who's been showing love is very much appreciated. Keep showing that support on our journey to 800 subscribers. And remember, as long as you keep watching, I'm going to keep dropping, and I'm out.